Why, hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. You have found Average Zen
and AverageKid
presents. Yeah, we are doing a little follow-up here. This is part 2 in the series of Explain It Like I Am 7 Magic Tutorials for Magic the Gathering Arena. If you haven't seen our previous videos, then go back and check out the last video in the series. We're covering all the basics and running through the tutorials on Magic Arena. So without further ado, are you ready, Average Kid, to jump into the arena action and beat some more monsters and play some more cards?
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, let's jump in. So let's talk about what we remember from last time, okay? So we learned about that there's different kinds of cards, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so the quick refresher, we want to see our cards that we got. We can click on this little deck box there that's hidden behind our picture on the video. That's all right. And so yeah, we can look at what's at the top of the card there. What does that say?
Sanctuary Cat.
That's right. That's right. And that's the name of the card, right? And then in the middle, that tells us what? What does that in the middle part say?
Creature cat.
So that tells us it's a creature card, and the type of creature that it is a cat, right?
Yep.
Okay, can you show us another, and what are the numbers down there at the bottom right? We learned about those two.
Damage.
Okay, that's how much damage it can deal and how much it can take, or what we call the power and toughness. What about the top right-hand corner? Up there, those little circle symbols, and then on some of the other cards, can you show me one that has a number and a symbol? There you go. So what does that mean? Do you remember what those symbols mean?
1 white mana and 2 of any color.
That's right. So that 2 is colorless mana, and the white symbol in the circle, that's a white mana symbol. That's important, right? Yep. So we learned that we have to pay for those with what? What do we use to pay for those?
Our lands.
Our lands, or anything that can make mana, right? That's like our energy. Mm-hmm. All right. So and then there's another kind of card up there that's not a creature, okay? Because the creatures, they stay on the battlefield and they fight for us, right? And they can block for us. Well, what is that other card up there? What do those do? Do you remember what those are? Sorceries. And how do they work?
You can only use them one time.
And then they go where? Where do they go?
The graveyard.
There you go. Okay. And then where do your creatures go when they die?
They get tapped.
Well, no, that's when they attack. Okay, that's when they attack. Where do they go when they die? Where does everything go when it dies?
The graveyard.
There you go. That's an easy way to remember it. All right. Unless the card says something else. That's what we do. All right. Again, this is a game where the cards can say something that changed the rules. Do you kind of like bending and breaking the rules? Did I catch you eating Nutella out of the jar earlier? Yeah. So this is a game if you like to bend the rules. Okay? All right, we're up against Mirbo.
Opponent.
Yeah. Sparky, our guide, is teaching us how to play. Surprise attack. All right. That's a 1/1 goblin. Oh, we got to read this. It says it has haste. Okay? That means, remember last time we learned that sometimes when you put a creature out on the battlefield, it has summoning sickness and it can't attack right away. Remember that? Well, if a creature has haste like these guys do, hey, let's slow down. Let's slow down and take a look. Oh yeah, we got to worry a little bit. Okay, so right click on them. Remember, we can right click to see what it does. Right click. There you go. So that haste, that says haste. That means fast.
Like fast mining in Minecraft.
Yeah, so that haste means it can attack or tap the turn it comes into play. It doesn't get summoning sickness. And there's a lot of them. Look at those. They're all goblins. But yeah, that's a 2 power and 2 toughness. So guess what? Those guys, we can block, right? And it won't kill our guy. So we can kill at least one. All right, so we got to click on our guy in order to block. You click on the person you want to block, and then click on which creature you want to block. So, okay, yeah, it turned orange. Remember, orange means that's selected, and blue means you get to make a choice. So you get to pick which one you're going to. They're all the same, so it doesn't matter. But sometimes they'll be different. Most times they'll be different. All right, and then down here, it says you can cancel or we can choose one blocker. I think we want to choose one blocker. All right, so, oh, that guy's bigger. It says, I've got more where that came from. It says, creatures heal all damage at the end of each turn. That's important. See how our guy is backed up to a 2 toughness? Even though he got hit earlier? You notice that? See, remember, we'll see if well, we're not going to attack this time. But look, oh, we can play another spell because that's only cost 1, and we have 1 left. It says, your creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked. Hold them back, so don't attack. That's what they're saying, because that's a 3/3, right? That's got 3 power and 3 toughness.
Take out that one and that one.
Well, these have summoning sickness, so they can't attack anyway. But this guy can attack, but he's only got 2 power and 2 toughness. So what do you?
Which means he'll get taken out, and then we'll get taken out. Then we can't use these.
Yeah, see, we don't want to lose our guys for no reason, do we? We want to make sure that they accomplish a goal.
But this guy has summoning sickness.
That's right.
So
but
should we attack?
No, because he can still block. He can attack. He couldn't attack last turn, but he can still block. It says, everybody but me charge. Oh my. I think this is a mistake. Because now, look here. We can choose to block this big guy with more than one guy. Okay, he can only deal 3 damage. And if all of our guys have 2 toughness. So how much is 2 plus 2?
4.
So if and then even our little guy there, that's got a 1 power. And the next guy's got 2 power. What's 1 plus 2? Hold on, slow down. You don't want that guy to block there. Well, I mean, I guess we could. You could. Okay, so you can do it that way. Oh, and now we want this guy gone. This 3/3, that guy right there, that big goblin. So in order to kill that guy, we need to block with 2 creatures. So to select 2 creatures to block, you're going to click on both of them one at a time until they turn orange. And okay, no, we got to pick the other creature. There you go. Now pick the big guy there and see how it has 2 arrows. You could do it one at a time, but that takes longer. Okay? And are you sure? That means we're going to take 1 damage from this guy that's not blocked, but that's okay. We're at 14 health.
Yeah, this guy can take 2 damage. So.
Well, hold on. No. That's okay. Go back. You can block. Because he can only block 1 guy. So that's perfect, the way you had it. So have him block one of the goblins.
Okay, which I'm gonna.
Okay, and that leaves 1 goblin that's not blocked. So we only take 1 damage. We kill 2 of their guys, and we only lose 1 of our guys. That's pretty good.
Okay, let's hit 3 blockers.
There you go. All right. He says, nobody kills my troops but me. What? Goblin grenade. What does that say? Sorcery. It costs 1 red, and it says, what does that say?
As in all additional costs to cast this spell, sacrifice a goblin.
So that sacrifice means he had to kill one of his own guys.
Goblin grenade deals 5 damage to any target.
Oh, that's us. He picked us. We're the target. So now we're at 8. Oh, man, he just dealt 5 damage to our face. But guess what? He's got nobody to block now.
Ooh,
so we can...
all attack.
Yeah, full send.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Oh, we got to confirm. Confirm with the orange button. There you go. Ow. Where's an army of expendable minions when you need one? Minions. Oh, here it is. What's that? Uh-oh. Goblin gang leader. He just made a whole bunch. What does that do? Read that card. He's a 2 power and 2 toughness. And what does it say in the middle?
When Goblin gang leaders enters, create 2/1, 2/1, and 1 red Goblin creature tokens.
That's right. And that 1/1, see how that matches this here? That's their power and their toughness. When you see that, the 1 and then the slash and then another number. So that tells you how their power and their toughness is. So when that came into the battlefield, it made 2 more guys. So that's 3 guys now.
And we only have 2. So that's a problem. That guy would take out that guy, and these 2 would take out. Well, take out this guy. And would leave us with no tackle.
That's right. And we would only kill one of theirs, and that would be no good because that would leave them with a goblin and us with nothing. But this guy. Here's something we could have done. We could have attacked, okay, before we played that. Remember we talked about playing things after combat and how that can be like a surprise?
This would take out these 2.
Yeah, but it can't attack this turn. It's got the summoning sickness.
I'll attack.
No, I wouldn't attack it yet. Well, I mean, you can. But we would have had more of a surprise if you would have waited to play that spirit guardian, that spiritual guardian. Because, see? Now we can't get in. They might have blocked with everything before. Well, it probably would have been the same. Sometimes it can make a difference, though, so you always want to try to figure out every way that you can get an advantage.
Like this.
There you go. That was a good block. And that didn't kill our guy, but it killed theirs, didn't it?
Yep.
Uh-oh. What does that say?
Oh, no.
Ogre Painbringer.
7 damage?
Oh, it says when Ogre Painbringer enters, it deals 3 damage to each player. That means it dealt damage to him, too.
Then we would have 6.
Okay, so it already dealt damage to us. So now, if it attacks and deals 7 damage to us, we'll be at 2 if we don't block it. So we probably need to.
Should we go to combat?
I mean, we can't. What's going to happen if we attack?
Well, we'll take out him.
You think he'll block?
No, because look, we do 3 damage. He can take 3 damage if we kill him.
That's possible. That's possible. So here's what I meant by surprise. Now, do you think if we attack? Hold on, don't play that yet. Don't play that. Let's talk about why we would wait now, because this is the perfect example of why we wait. Because if we attack now and they don't know about the second spiritual guardian we have in our hand,
then we could do damage.
They might block, thinking that they're going to kill both and we're not going to have anything. And they might think, okay, maybe I can get lucky and I've got another card on top, or maybe they have another card in their hand.
They have no one in their hand.
Yeah, well, right now they don't, but they could. And so if we attack and they don't block, then we definitely get damage in, and then we play this guy and he can block. But if we play him now and we attack in, they'll probably block just to keep us from having 2 creatures, right?
Let's hit combat.
All right, okay. Your decision is yours. What do you think we should do?
Send full forces.
All right, so full swing, and don't let them know about the second guy. That's a good choice. And now what do? Don't end turn, because now we can play that second guy. See, it says summon a creature by dragging it onto the battlefield. And there we go. Now we have a surprise second creature. And what do you think? Should we block or take 7 damage? Hold on. Let's think about this. What are the chances? So they have 1 card in hand, and we're at 13 life. So if they deal 7 damage, And then what are they at? They're at 4 life, right?
Yeah, but
So
they would kill that guy, but we would only take 4.
No,
we would take 3 damage.
We won't take any damage if you block. But even if we do take damage, we won't die. But if we block, we've only got 1 guy, and they only deal 3 damage, and 3's not enough to kill him, right? But if they both live, and they don't put a block, they don't put another creature out, then we can kill them next turn, right? But we got to have both of them.
So let's hit no blocks.
I think that's a good choice. We're going to save our creatures to try to win. It says a good general knows when they're beat, so you should probably give up now. Oh, he didn't play anything. He didn't play any, and look what we have.
Take vengeance.
That's what does that say?
Destroy target tapped creature.
And is there a tapped creature out there we want to destroy?
Yep, let's play.
So even if they have a surprise for us and they kill one of our guys now, we can make sure we don't die next turn unless they have a trick up their sleeve, right? Good deal. All right. Have mercy on me, please.
Sorry, but we're not.
All right. Good game. Nice. Nice. Very nice.
You think we have time for the 3rd part?
Oh, I think we'll get it in there. But that's enough for this video. Okay, little bite-sized chunks. We learned some combat tactics. All right. We learned about how to do good blocks and what a bad block is. And we got some new cards to play with. Look at that.
2 more.
Yeah, what do those say? Look at these. These are different. These are different than before. These aren't sorceries or creatures. This is a new kind of card.
Enchantment.
That's right. Let's learn about this real fast. That'll be a good thing to learn at the end of the video here. Okay? So this is a new kind of card called an enchantment. Hold on. Let's stay on it. There you go. And there's a bunch of different kinds of enchantments. So just like creatures, this has... Wait, stay on there. Don't move it. All right, leave it alone. And so this has the hyphen. You remember that little symbol in the middle there? That's called a hyphen. Okay, well... Yeah, that says aura. You're right. So this is an enchantment, and the kind of enchantment it is an aura. And
it says, enchanted creature gets 2 plus 2.
That's right. So +2 to their power and +2 to their defense. Now, how this works... Stop moving the mouse so we can read, okay? And so how this works is remember the sorceries, like these spells up here at the top right? Remember how I said we play those 1 time and then they go to your graveyard?
Huh?
Well, enchantments are different. They're kind of like creatures. They stay on the battlefield, okay? And an aura actually goes on to a creature. So an aura... you would put that, and that's why it says enchant creature, okay? And sometimes it can say other things. It can enchant other things like a player, or it can enchant another enchantment.
Like a sorcery?
Yeah. Well, maybe not a sorcery, but so if we put this on like one of our sanctuary cats up there, all of a sudden, our sanctuary cat, what's 1 + 2?
4, and it's...
Well, hold on. 1 + 2 is 4? Are you sure? What's 1 + 2?
I thought you were talking about the other one. 1 + 2 is 3.
So that would give it 3 power, and it would have 2 + 2
equals 4, which means it would have 4 toughness.
So that would be a big cat then. That would be a powerful cat. Yeah.
And then this one is also enchantment. Or enchanted creature gets 3 + 3 and
has
3 and has flying.
Flying. What do you think? That's going to be a new thing. Now look here. Now, if we ever see a word that we don't understand what it means, and it gives a creature an ability,
I know what it does.
Oh.
I think it makes it so he can attack the guy and not take out his other guys.
You're close, but sometimes the game is going to be nice and tell you what an ability does. So this says flying. Now look up here.
A creature with flying cannot be blocked except creatures with flying or reach.
That's right. So that tells you two things. If you attack with a creature that has flying, it cannot be blocked except by creatures that also have flying. That makes sense, right? If they're flying around in the air, they can stop another creature that has flying, right? Now, reach is another ability that a card can have, okay? And reach, what do you think that means? What does it mean when we reach for something?
That we can get up like that GoPro up there.
Oh, yeah, well, they can't see the GoPro up there, but yeah, we can reach up with our hand and get something, right?
Like that microphone.
Like maybe something that's flying. Like what if it was like a giant that was reaching up into the sky to grab a
plane?
Yeah, or maybe this angel here that has these wings.
Like doing this.
Yeah, so does that make sense that something that had the ability to reach could stop something that had flying?
Yeah, because it could grab it out of the sky and pull it down.
There you go. So that tells us that this card can give one of our creatures more power, more toughness, and the ability to fly, and that makes it very hard to stop, right?
And if this got casted on this would the power would be 4, and the toughness would be 5, because 2 plus 3 equals 5, and 1 plus 3 equals 4.
And then it would be a flying cat. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? See how we can change the rules of the game? How we can give a cat flying and more power? And all right, he says, "Follow me to Ixalan." There's a mystic there who has spent much of his life learning about about combat. And that's where we'll pick it up next time, okay? So let's tell everybody, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I am Average Zen and
AverageKid.
And we want you to remember to love one another.
Love one another.
Be cool.
Be cool.
Don't be a jerk.
Don't be a jerk.
And have fun playing Magic the Gathering. There you go.
Bye.
Bye.